Welcome to RAIN, the Real Estate Investor Growth Network with your hostess, Jen Josie. Join like-minded real estate investors and accelerate your business towards greatness. You will hear step-by-step strategies for success, interviews with real estate rock stars, and we will dig deep into past projects where we bear it all, including the good, the bad, and some just plain ugly. So get excited. Here's the bestower of badassery herself, the real Jen Josie. Listener discretion is advised.
Hi, and welcome back. I'm Jen Josie, creator of RAIN, the Real Estate Investor Growth Network. Whoop, whoop. Today's episode is one of my blog posts that I'm going to read for you, and it's titled The Downside of Entrepreneurship. But before we begin, here is today's badassery bestowment, my little gift to you. It's all about the power of social media. So early on, a coach encouraged me to get into the habit of sharing our business progress on social media. I was a little shy at first, but I just went with it. So it has really helped us generate several leads. When a friend hears of someone needing to sell a house but doesn't have the funds to fix it up, they know to send them our way. We have found some of our greatest private money lenders through social media. Plus, who doesn't like going through some before and after photos? So part of an educational program that Vance and I were a part of is they teach you how to evaluate properties in person. It's a national company and they send coaches down, but Vance and I were asked to book the properties for a local bus tour. A moment I will never forget was walking into the room of all the new local mastery students, and about a third of them got really excited and said, "Oh, that's Jen Josie, that's Jolific, that's Jennifer Jolific." And I was like freaking out, like I was a freaking celebrity or something. And then it hit me. I was literally sitting in their seats 18 months prior, listening to the speakers in front of the room and thinking I could be them someday. And there I was. I was that person for these folks. I was stalking all of the leaders in our area on social media, and then that's what they were doing. They found me on social media and started following me. So do not give up on social media. Put everything out there. It is so very important and will only benefit your business. So now on to today's episode, the downside of entrepreneurship. I begin with a quote. Entrepreneurship is living a few years of your life like most people won't, so you can live the rest of your life like most people can't. That is an anonymous quote I printed on cardstock over 3 years ago when my husband and I started our business. I made several copies and displayed them in a few different rooms in the house, including opposite the toilet, for maximum mental absorption. The one in the cover photo for my blog is at our kitchen sink and is the only one left. The others disappeared behind shelves, tossed accidentally into the garbage, or fell into drawers. As I washed my hands this morning, looking at the water stains on the cardstock, I reread the statement and really took the time to reflect over its words. Entrepreneurship. I start with that first word, entrepreneurship. I have a hard time spelling it, thank you autocorrect, much less calling myself one. I recently started seeing a new chiropractor and was stumped at the question, what is your profession? In my past life, it was a simple answer, teacher or account manager. What was I supposed to put? Here I was wearing my workout clothes and last night's makeup and certainly didn't feel like an business owner. I wimped out and wrote house flipper. Heck, I thought it might even make me sound tougher and that maybe he assumed I hurt my back by lifting a bathtub instead of simply twisting wrong while stepping into my underwear. Sigh. That leads me to, quote, ... is living a few years of your life like most people won't, end quote. I guess I have a hard time calling myself an entrepreneur because these first couple of years have been challenging with family and friends. Change is tough for others to accept, especially when they can't visualize the future as you see it. I was determined to make my business succeed. My life became consumed with my entrepreneurial passion, and time with old friends became fewer and far between. New relationships were developed with fellow entrepreneurs, which also was a thorn in the side to my old friends. The girls' weekend away was replaced with a business conference with my new friends in Vegas. Family was even tougher to convince of your business goals when you were raised to work hard and save your money. Taking risks are just foolish. You go to college, you pay a ton of money for a degree that you may or may not use, then you find a job where you spend endless hours making your superiors rich, while the money you earn goes to pay down your college debt. What sounds foolish to me is working at a job for decades and then being let go simply because they can replace you with a younger, cheaper version of you. If you do make it to retirement, here's a watch and a celebratory lunch, but don't take too long because the rest of us have to get back to work. Why do people settle for this lifestyle? In my blog, I have a meme and it reads, "My boss arrived at work in a brand new Lamborghini. I said, wow, that's an amazing car." And there's the picture of this slimy looking guy leaning against his new Lamborghini. And he replied, "If you work hard, put all your hours in and strive for excellence, I'll get another one next year." Back to my blog. Starting a business was not a decision Vance and I took lightly. We paid tens of thousands of dollars for an educational program that provided tools that, when backed with action and implementation, cleared a path towards success. We took advantage of coaching opportunities any chance we got. We attended meetups in our area to network with other real estate investors. We would travel to 3-day events all over the country for focused education in specific real estate niches. We were all in. My drive to succeed was fueled by the overwhelming unhappiness in my current job in the health insurance industry. I had no passion for it anymore and did not feel valued by my superiors. The first few months, I would go to, quote, the job early so I could leave by 3 p.m. Then I would come home and dig deep into my training modules, read books on real estate investing, study the market, evaluate property after property, and more. This never felt like work, but it consumed me. This new obsession also didn't make sense to my loved ones, for they saw less and less of me. As our business grew, huge milestones would be achieved with just a muted golf clap from the home team fans. Becoming an entrepreneur felt very lonely at times. After 7 exhausting months of juggling real estate and my corporate America job, it was time to submit my resignation so I could focus on our business full time. Our hard work was starting to generate some income, and even though I was scared out of my mind, I needed to take that giant leap of faith. A wise coach once told me never to have a plan B. For those people that have a plan B, almost all of them will be sure to find themselves falling into that safety net. Our only option was to prosper and grow our business towards greatness. When I printed off this quote years ago and posted it throughout the house, I did it to give myself a daily reminder that I needed to work hard. How ironic that the toughest part of, quote, living a few years like most people won't, end quote, had nothing to do with me busting my ass, but everything to do with dealing with the most people in my life. It meant that most people I know won't ever support my decision to better my life. Most people won't take risks because they are too afraid of what lies on the other side of fear. Most people would rather judge me for accomplishing something they never had the courage to do. Most people are waiting for me to fail so they can say, "I told you so," from the comfort of their office cubicle while waiting for Rhonda to finish with the one working printer on that floor. Tragically, most people do what they were taught and never take the initiative to follow their dreams. So why is it so hard to call myself an entrepreneur? I wasted so much energy trying to prove to others that I am a successful entrepreneur when what I really needed to do was look in the mirror and convince myself. The answer lies in accepting the second half of that quote. Quote, "So you can live the rest of your life like most people can't," end quote. Whoa. That's me. I'm there right now, this very minute. I am living the rest of my life like most people can't. I own 5 different companies at this point. I am an entrepreneur. We just opened our most recent company called the Acorn Agency, which is a brokerage for real estate investors to hang their real estate license. We started with Jolific Homes, our house flipping business or active income. Then we created Jolific Properties, which covers all of our rental properties or passive income. In the middle of 2019, I created the Real Estate Investor Growth Network, RAIN, which is a virtual mastermind and network for investors across the country. RAIN allows me to dust off my teacher hat and coach others, which fuels my soul. My fifth company is a super fun side hustle, Color Street. Color Street is a direct sales company that sells one simple product, nail polish. Yep, that's right. I sell nail polish and I love it. Besides being an amazing product, it provides much needed girly girl time after hanging out with all the boys, aka my contractors, all day. Warren Buffett says the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. If you include the interest we earn from being private money lenders through our self-directed IRA, I am 1 stream of income away of hanging with Oprah. I said it. Am I a millionaire yet? Not even close. Do I have a better chance than those collecting paychecks? Absolutely. I have responsibilities that, when completed, increase my success, not the success of a company that can replace me at any time. I am doing exactly what I have set out to do. As an entrepreneur, I decide how to spend my day. I get to choose to surround myself with people willing to lift me up instead of pulling me back down to their comfort level. I thrive in educational settings, for I find limitless gratification in learning new strategies and tools to grow our business. I have the opportunity to make decisions that will help our clients and community. I have found a passion that I love, so nothing in my business feels like work. I get to wear jeans and sneakers every day. I change lives by providing employment and establishing partnerships with other small business owners. I have the privilege of being a role model to those just starting out. My success is based on my actions, which allows for unlimited abundance, along with the security of controlling my destination. I can even take a cat nap after lunch if I want to. I am an entrepreneur, and I am living the rest of my life like most people can't. And by the way, I can also now spell entrepreneur. So that's all. Thank you for listening, and we will catch you on the next episode. Now go out there and share your badassery, and don't forget, make it a great day. Take care. Bye-bye. Whoop whoop!
Thank you for listening to RAIN, the Real Estate Investor Growth Network. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcasting platform so you never miss an episode. If you need more badassery, you can follow Jen Josie by visiting therealjenjosie.com or become a member of RAIN by registering on rainmastermind.com.